beyond every parochialism. As Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a political enigma in the country. In fact, in Yoruba language, there's a word I used to describe him, that if the whole country is 200 million people, Aswaju is an equivalent of half of that 200 million, which is 100 million. I call him Okurin kind like Yorile. How do I mean? Every man that will be great in life, whether wrong or right, there will surely be one issue at one time or the other about him. Talking about drugs, talking about whatever allegation that is being leveled against him, has anyone been able to come up and approach a competent court of jurisdiction to prove their point to a level of conviction against Tinubu, either home and abroad? Nobody. So I take it as an allegation, as an attempt to smear his name, to drag him to the mud. But looking at what is capable of doing, Aswaju's image, just about 3 days ago, I was looking at the list of delegates sent in by Joe Biden, the president of America. There were 9 altogether. I look at it. If an American government can release a list of 9 men or 9 delegates, super delegates, 9, to come attend the inauguration of a man that was once alleged to have committed heinous crime like drug, whatever, fraud, laundering in that same country, I'm pretty sure America will not be part of such. They will have conducted their private investigation into all those matters because they wouldn't want to identify with such a person. So on the part of Nigeria, as a country, I don't believe we have any problem with Tinubu being our leader because all those things are mere allegations because they have not been proven. So see him sitting on that seat of power, I believe Nigeria is wearing a different outlook and image in the Committee of Nations. He's a man that is well known, he's a man that is well respected, he's an astute administrator, a political enigma, a man that knows the honors, what to do and what not to do. An administrator per excellence that knows how best to assemble his team and make a country work. He has done it in Lagos State. I believe strongly in him. I have a strong conviction within me that Aswaju being the president of Nigeria, occupying the seat of driver, the driver seat of our nation, will perform creditably well. We are waiting to see. I am not singing his praises. I am saying emphatically the things I've seen him putting his hand upon in Lagos State, and he succeeded. A destabilized politician of his status, I believe he's going to do well. Nigeria has no problem image-wise. Okay. The Yoruba people supported Tinubu regardless of party affiliations. You see people that are in PDP, they come to the national television and speak about Tinubu, their support, their love, their admiration for him. So he's the first democratically elected Yoruba politician to occupy the seat of power because the whole process encompass all Yoruba sons and daughters, home and abroad, regardless of the political affiliations of anyone. So they love him, they supported him. Some you never imagine will come out and speak good of Aswaju. They did. Because they wanted him, they believe in him. They trusted him as a man that will not look into your face and say, you are from this race, you are from that tribe. He will never do that. So Yoruba know what they are doing. They know their man, they know their person. For long, when they started Swagger, Southwest Agenda, Central Adeyeye in Ekiti State, are they related? If you look at their political roots, you know that they belong to different class. They come together. So, I give it to him. And I love Yoruba people. I want to appreciate them for what they did this time around. It's very fantastic. This is what we call a common front, a purpose of unity. Unity that is not divided, except a few ones among us. Like your so-called Baba Obasanjo, who said it's the turn of the Southeast and started speaking a lot of evil things about Tinubu. I don't want to go into that. Obasanjo is already aging. So I have it, I'm 80-something years old mother, close to the grave, close to 90. So the moment their body is aging, their brain, everything about them is aging. So I don't want to talk about Obasanjo. Please, let's leave him. Obasanjo is old, much older than Tinubu. Tinubu is not as old as Obasanjo, And his mental capacity and capability is incomparable with that of Obasanjo. You never find Tinubu speaking evil of anyone in form of an attack to the person of that individual. Never. He will never do that. Politically, he will never do that. He can only speak about things you have done wrong. But to show enmity about you, Tinubu will never do that. I think Tinubu is much better than Obasanjo because in the history of presidential campaign or rallies in Nigeria, no one has ever done what Tinubu did. So people were sitting somewhere around the corners, their confidences, they started talking about it, said the man is no heady, is this and that. But I asked some questions from people that if a man you are saying that is not heady can visit 3-4 states within 24 hours, and those that are heady, much younger, cannot visit 2 states in a day, then tell me what you mean by health challenges. It is people's imagination. I don't think you can doctor anything in Nigeria. A man that's turned to speak for 20-30 minutes without books in his hand. See, if you want to tell me that some of our leaders, people will talk about Tinubu because probably they don't like him, they don't want him. They are his enemies. They are his political enemies. A man is standing in a state here in Nigeria during this presidential campaign, that electoral process, and refer to a state as a country. A man that is as young as 60, not 80, is a state now a country? Why are they not talking about it? I'm talking of Peter Obi. Is Nasarawa a state or a country? You know Nasarawa to be a state in Nigeria, but you refer to Nasarawa as a country. Why are we not bringing the roof down? The American president, they goof too. It's not to be speaking on and on, day in, day out, both day and night to people. The tendency of you making errors in pronouncement or that is imminent. That does not mean that something is wrong with your brain in a bitter way, the way they are putting it. It's just pure hatred. It's hatred. You can goof too at your age. Are you 70? So quit means you are sick too. No, is that what it means? If I goof, it means I'm sick, it means I'm aging. It is normal. Even the computer that we program comes with errors. It malfunction. So there's no problem with him, to me, as far as I'm concerned. Let's wait and see what he's going to do. But I believe and I'm so confident in him that he's going to assemble a better team and give us probably what we want. Yoruba said, Lójú ọ̀tá ẹni a kì í pòdù ọ̀yà. Where you have your enemy sitting around you and you bring a big grass cutter to the house, they said it's a small one, just like rat.